What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. As you see, both of my gauges for the speedometer and the tachometer are maxed out, and that's partly to do with the battery being unplugged, but also there's a part back there that I think is going bad. So go ahead and remove anything that might be in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead, take this out of the way. We don't need that. Inside is going to be a little clip in here that I'm going to show you, and then there's one here and one here that is, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a T20. So I got my handy dandy one right here. Just take out these two, and then when I get to it, I'll show you what to do with your light switch. Alright, I got the lights pulled all the way out, and if you see right here, there's a little slit in the plastic. You're going to need a little hook like this. Go in there and you pull it back. I'm going to need both hands, but when you pull this back, you'll be able to remove it then. Alright, so I removed my knob. I watched a video previously, and they said to use a pick like such and slide it through there, and there'll be a little clip that you'll pull and it'll pull right out. But mine was not like that, so I don't know what way your car is going to be. I mean, it was a Mustang that I seen it done on. That was a 2003 and this is a 2002, so it should have been the same. For mine, I just pulled it right out. It will be a little tough, but I just pulled it right out. And then of course I went to go pop off the plastic, because I got the two bolts out, and you got to pop it out from the clips, and lo and behold, I broke it. So that's pretty upsetting. Kind of made me mad, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pull this rest of this out. Have to lower down. There you go. If you lower that, it'll help. And just be careful. There you go. Got the bezel off. Now I just gotta get to that. You're going to use the same T20. There's one there, one back there. Actually, I lied. It's missing this one right here where it should go. So there's this one, the little knob, just to make sure you have it lined up right. Another little knob, one down there and one up there. That one seems to be missing too. So mine only has two, so obviously somebody's been here before. Obviously. So I'm going to go ahead, remove those, so that way I can get to the back of it and pull it out. Okay. Had to have my girl get out them two screws that's holding the gauge cluster on, because I was just getting annoyed with it. I didn't have the patience for it. But when I took this bezel off, this top cover piece, I noticed that on top of it was something was taped, so I took it off, started reading it, and it was this. Come to find out, it's a damn tracker on my car. Not cool, people. Not cool at all. So I'm wondering if that kind of has something to do with the car losing power and everything. When I take out the gauges here, I'm going to trace that wire, this cord. It's hard to really see right now, so I'll have a better view once I get that out of the way. I checked the fuse on it. It wasn't blown, so that's not the problem. I just don't know. I have my girl right now getting a number off the back of it to look it up, just so I know more about the tracker. Kind of strange, but at least I found it nevertheless. So once you have all your screws out, you should be able to just pull it right out. I'm going to have to put the camera down again, but it'll pull right out. It'll be a little tight, but just make sure you pull it out slowly, and don't rip any of the wires out. You know, try to take your time and don't pull too hard on it. Okay, a little tip that I just came across. When you go to take it out, if you tilt it, the top part tilted in, the bottom part tilted out. If you tilt it, it'll be a lot easier to pull it out. As you see, it'll come right out now. You just gotta wiggle it out a little bit and just have enough room to be able to cock it that way. Woo! Got it out. There's two in the back, one right here, and then one on the other side. That are for the wires and everything. You just pull them right out It's just a push button clip. You just push the top of it and then pull it right out. Pretty simple, just those two. Now I'm going to try to figure out where these wires are going, just so I can maybe disconnect it and take it out of the car. I don't need to track the track myself now. But that'll do it for this video. Like I said, this is going to be a two-part video. This part is just how to remove your gauge cluster, even though I broke my cover. Oh well, shit happens. Alright, I started off doing this video the other day, removing the gauge cluster, as you've seen. And I said that it was going to be a two-part video, but it really isn't going to be a two-part video because the second part didn't work out the way I was hoping it would work out. So it's kind of dumb for me to post that. So I will get a couple clips of what I did just to show you what I did. Inside the gauge cluster, I replaced the piece in there, but it didn't work. It wasn't the problem. After I get everything squared away, I'm going to do another video and talk more in depth of what the problem was in the car, what I come to find out, and everything in that nature. I hope this works. I went ahead, got the gauge cluster out, as you seen last time. Here it is right here. There's the front of it. There's the back of it. That's the cover that goes over the back of it. You're going to remove the cover. Now here is the motherboard on the back of the speedometer, gauge cluster, whatever. Right there, that little round one that says S10 K14 Auto is the one I'm going to be replacing. Now it doesn't look bad, but under the circumstances and the things that's going wrong with the car, I've read up and they said that could be bad. It doesn't look bad, but I'm going to replace it anyways. It's literally an 80-cent part. I think I got one overnighted for like 80 cents, 78 cents, something like that, with a 10% discount. So you can't argue. I'm going to go ahead and get the solder gun and everything ready so I can tackle it. First we got to remove it though. Okay, I got it out. It goes right there. I'm going to heat up both those little spots where it goes. I'm going to use this to suck it out so we can put the new one right in. Okay, here's the old one. There's the new one in. I went ahead and cut it a little shorter, and as you can see my nice soldering job, I just soldered it right in place. Hopefully that'll work. I'm still not 100% sure that this was the problem, but when I was reading upon it, somebody had the same issue. Replace this, fix the problem. So we're going to go with it. I don't really see anything else wrong with it. So I thought this sat up a little high, but it actually, the cover fits on it perfect. And I'm going to go ahead, put the cover on now, just to show you. There you go, on, off. Works good. I'm going to go ahead and bolt this all back up and put the face on it, and that'll be it. I just got to put it in the car after that and see if this works. If this fixes the problem or not. Who knows? I hope so. I couldn't get the rest of the old piece out because it broke, and I just couldn't get the rest of it out. I was trying to use this tool that works pretty good. You just push this down and you can see it'll connect to it. After you heat it up, it should solder to this, and then once you push this button, it'll suck it all out. I just could not get it to get the rest of that out, so hopefully by me soldering it just to what was left over, it'll work. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Till next time, peace.